Buenos dias, Gunners Collective TV. Back at it, you already know. Like a tosta with some bad habits. Bye up, bye up. It's a good one. Let's get to the intro. Welcome back to Gunners Collective TV. And if you haven't already hit that like and subscribe button, make sure you go ahead and do that. Put your notification bell on all so that way you're directing the direction. Which direction? That direction of the dope content that the gun stays kicking. And I highly appreciate all the support, the respect. I'm very humbled. Thank you. Adam Deuce, the 16er. The what does he call him? The tooster, the shoester, the fucking your wife was biting the fucking bed lid and stir. I don't know, the active guy, Adam 22, Mr. Active himself, right, has disrespected 4Extra, and not in the way you would expect, right? We all know that 4Extra over the holiday weekend, over 4th of July, blew his shit off, right? And it was funny because a lot of people proved the theory right, that 4Extra truly is the boogeyman, right? Why was he the boogeyman? Because 4Extra was hyphy. That's the type of brothers I'm used to doing time with. Brothers that are boisterous, outlandish, loud, crazy, all up in your grill, ready to throw them things at all points, at all times, right? I didn't really see 4Extra fight too much, but he talked a lot about it. Now, at the same time, in the meantime, in between time, here's some knowledge you can't get in college. I believe that man. I believe that man was willing to throw down and was willing to handle his business because I know how the brothers do it. See, I've been locked up with brothers. Brothers take fades. They're quick to take fades. They're not quick to pick up knives. Fuck that. But they're quick to take a fade, right? Doesn't mean they won't pick a knife up. You know what I'm saying? Their skills are sharpened too. Steel sharpens steel. But at the same time, the fade game is what they do, man. Usually if they have enemies, and especially in the LA area from their hood, the fade game is real, man. One thing about the brothers I always respected was they were willing to take fades amongst each other and then go bust a spread right after. One of them always had a fucked up jaw trying to eat like that, but they did it. Okay? Period. Now, here's a fact. 4Extra is one of them fellas. He's one of them guys from Spody Fodies that is willing to take fades for what he believes in, and I respect that. Now, I didn't think it was cool jumping in on the No Jumper podcast and joining that crew, but if you really think about it, for 4Extra, he kind of set his mark. They needed someone, Adam needed someone to live off of. He needed some street credibility. You know, he lost AD, he lost Duno, he lost Sharp. The pimping game was real. He done lost a lot of people. So who'd he fall back on? Couldn't fall on Lush. That motherfucker sat down like a fucking wet bag of soup, right? You couldn't depend on Poetic Flacco. He could barely get up and get off where he's mad at, right? Even though the other day I seen Flacco was willing to take fades, right? That's crazy. But there was a lot of dudes you couldn't depend on. But one person and one person only came over and just turned it upside down. No, not Crip Mac, Cub, on 55th. It was 4Extra from 40s. And he brought that street credibility and he brought that ornery ass brother to the hood, right? That motherfucker that was just crazy and willing to take all fades and any fades. And it's crazy because he talked his shit and nobody stepped to the plate. Nobody really wanted to see him. I know that dude, Aaron the plumber, who has now apologized to him, wanted to see him. All kinds of people wanted to fight, but no one ever fought. Just a whole lot of rah-rah, a lot of talk, right? And I believe it's truly because 4Extra is the boogeyman, because people were scared. So now, 4Extra blows his fingers off, his hand off, using a quarter stick of dynamite. Look, was it the smartest move? No. Was it a stupid move? Yup, right? It was dumb. But, hey, some people like to fuck around on 4th of July. That's why I don't really care for the 4th of July. It's a very dangerous holiday. You put fucking firepower into youngsters' hands and they don't know how to act. People get a little too crazy with it. You know, around this time of year, the 4th of July time, you know, it's easy to come across explosive devices, explosive things like that. And people will get them and they will use them and they won't be safe about it. Okay. 4Extra doesn't strike me as an unintelligent individual, but that night he didn't seem to be the most sharpest tool in the shed. He wasn't highly intelligent. Okay. And somewhere in the midst of whatever he was doing, riding around, he blew his hand off and one of his homies got injured. So it's very bad situation. I see where Whack 100 is talking about he might be charged and it's a felony and a federal offense. And Whack, shut the fuck up. Unless you're going to be the one charging him, Officer Whack, Stop it. This guy's not going to get charged because he had an explosive. You know what? The cops are going to be like, stupid ass, you blew your hand off. There you go. That's what he's going to get. Now, no disrespect to 4Extra or his hood, but that's just point blank, straight up real. You know, that's the way I am. Anyways, I understand people are kind of shook up. You know, I heard about it and was like, I'm not immediately going to do a video on it. Everybody and their mom did a video on it. 4Extra is missing a hand. They call him the Bionic Man. He's not going to be able to swim right. The Vatos masturbate game is way off point. The Vato he's not going to be able to do sign language. The Vato's not going to use chopsticks. I mean, there's so many different jokes that people are making about him, but it's a serious situation. Fucking dude lost his hand. Blew his fucking hand off. Didn't get shot. Didn't get stabbed. They couldn't put the Mac on him. His hand did the only thing it could do. It blew back on him, right? And that was it. So now his fingers are missing. So now he's dyslexic. Is that what that means? If not, then that's what I'm saying it is, right? His hand is dyslexic. Guarantee that. It's MIA, okay? His hand is a paper plane. It flew away. You know, his shit jumped on a drone and left. It exploded. They sent his hand to Iran. We're just going to say that. Now, at the same time, I see Adam 22 has to throw jabs. You know, if you're concerned for your homeboy, it's like my boy Dubs, right? If he blows his pinky toe off, I'm concerned. Damn, bro, the homie's fucking gonna be walking like that and shit, right? Damn, he definitely can't beat me at dancing now. How the fuck's he gonna do burpees? You got to be on your toes, right? You know, the Dubs, you can't hold it 10 toes down anymore, right? I'm gonna joke, but at the same time, I'm gonna take it serious because I'm gonna be of the understanding. Damn, the homeboy's missing a toe. He's missing part of his form, right? The Vato lost limbs and liberty. Okay, and then you got Whack 100 always talking about cases and freedom. Oh, you know, this ain't Braveheart, motherfucker. You could take our life, but you can't take our freedom. This motherfucker's over here talking about his freedom. Is he always on some cop shit? You notice that? Everyone else is talking about the man's hand and how he can't doggy paddle anymore. And meanwhile, Whack 100 is over there talking about putting cases on the dude. Leave him alone already. On Paru, leave him alone. So I see Adam drops a clip on Instagram. In typical Adam 22 fashion, stirring the pot. The disrespect. And I don't know how 4Extra is going to take it, but I'm here to tell you, bro, this was very disrespectful, right? Adam 22 does a video, and in the beginning of the video, you think he's concerned. And I said, all right, Adam, I see you, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know you're into watching your wife bite fucking bed sheets as fucking big dude is. I digress, right? I think we all know by now, Adam specifically, to be specifically, knows exactly what time that was or is, right? Because it's an ongoing thing. The way that chick looked at that black dude, he looked down at her like, bitch. We all know, right? Adam does for sure. But I'll say this. He starts off as being serious, being real, and he's talking about the situation with 4Extra. He says, my homie, my friend lost his hands. And look, he's known this brother for 4 months, about 4 or 5 months. It's not like he's known him for years, decades. They weren't friends over there in Connecticut riding BMX bikes. He hasn't known him since he joined I'm not even going to say what he joined, what type of fucking upside down pineapple club that was. I'm not going to say none of that. All I'm going to say is they barely met over a cold bowl of lumpy ass soup. He was the C-Mac replacement. Okay. So Adam might have a little bit of love for him, but really Adam has more love for the views that dude brings in because of his outlandish and obnoxious ways. Let's be real. You know, the whole time that he was chilling there on No Jumper, all Adam tried to do is get him to fight people. God tried to get him to fight an MMA guy, try to get him to fight this guy, try to get him to fight Aaron the Plumber. Just fight. But the 22ster, he was not, oh no, he doesn't do Neanderthal caveman shit like that. Not him. No, not him. Not 2-2. He beat the booch down if she's 16 blue, right? He's an ugly situation just waiting to happen. Or has it already happened? According to Little Pump, it did. Oh, Canada. But let's get to the real shit right now, right? So as he's talking in his video, he gets to the disrespectful part. He tries to be funny, but in typical Adam fashion, it goes gay. Okay, I got nothing against those type of people. Okay, but Adam takes it there with his homies all the time. He just, there's something about a man and a man's loins that Adam can't stay away from. He has to either be in the room or smelling something. Either way, he's got to be around it. Okay, he's addicted. Emphasize on the dick, right? So this motherfucker, he talks about, hey, bro, You're the homie. I'll do anything for you. A man he just met 4 months ago, he'll do anything for him. I'll do anything for you. Was that kind of like how you let fucking C-Mac touch your wife's butt? I don't know. But I'll do anything for you. Anything, bro. Just ask. You're a homie in need. And he talks and he proceeds to go on about 4Extra losing his hand. And then he disrespects 4Extra by saying, bro, straight up, if you need me, I got you. If you want me to jack you off, I got you. Whatever you need. I know what you're thinking. I'll hold. Right? Why? Why you got to disrespect 4Extra like that? Hey, cuz don't play like that, crap. Cuz don't play like that. How are you going to talk about touching his body when he's missing a part of his body? He's focused up here. You're focused down there. Adam immediately didn't say, hey, bro, I'll pay, you know what I'm saying, whatever, bro, to get you a titanium hand. Like, hey, bro, I'll be there to help you through therapy if you need a ride, bro. I know you can't drive your shit. I got you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, you know what I'm saying? If your family needs anything, I got them. They can call on the 22 stir. I got the Billy Western, all that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if your brother fucking needs a mamon, my old lady, she got him. She likes black men anyways, right? Like, there's a lot of things he could have forwarded that would have been more of help towards 4Extra. But what does he do? He disrespectful and says, I'll jack you off. That's what he says. In so many words. Not even so many words. Those exact words, right? Now, cuz don't play. And that's disrespecting a man's integrity and a man's morals, a man's dignity, a man's pride, a man, period. A man like 4Extra doesn't take disrespect lightly. You know, I'm sure after all the tragedy that he's went through this weekend, the last thing he wants to hear is that Adam 22 wants to give him a reach around. Okay, I don't think he's built for that. I don't think that's what he wants. I could be wrong. I don't know, right? But from what I've seen, 4Extra's character, the nature of how he gets down, that's disrespect. Like, Adam, how are you going to do your homeboy like that? How is Adam 22, instead of saying, hey, bro, I got you, whatever you need. You want some honeycombs? I know you can't reach in the box for the prize because you're missing a hand and the other one has to hold the box. So I'll reach in there for you, bro. You want me to pour it? I got the milk. Oh, no, Adam wants his milk. Got milk, right? So Adam proceeds, and I know that's just Adam playing, but why does he play like that? That was like when he was on top of the roof of the no jumper building with a flower hat talking about he wanted to try a tranny just to see what the hype was all about. Adam is speaking it into existence. He's putting out that energy because he wants to see what type of raw, and I say raw with the capital R, energy he's going to receive back. He's really hoping that 4Extra will pick up the phone with his good hand, right? And say, oh, yeah, bro, out of everything I need in this world, nah, I'm not hungry. I don't want no In-N-Out burger. I don't want no Tommy burger, no fat burger. Nah, no little bit of cheese. Nah, I don't want that. Yeah, and I don't want your old lady to come and give me a mom one. She already did that, right? Nah. I don't want a guest spot on the fucking your OnlyFans podcast with your old lady. I don't want none of that. I want you to come over and masturbate me. That's basically what Adam put out there. Adam didn't say, I'll give you money. Adam didn't say, bro, I got you, man, through tough times. Adam said, I got you through the rough times. You know, I just think it's disrespectful. It's funny, but at the same time, it really literally is disrespect. How are you going to treat a man like that and do a man like that? You know, there's all kinds of people making fun of this dude. There's all kinds of people clowning, talking shit. And not one of us, not me, not you, not nobody else is going to talk shit to 4Extra in his face when he had two hands and in his prime. But now, because he only has one hand, motherfuckers thinking that it's all good. That fool's going to get a titanium hand, reach back like a pimp and slap the house. And Adam should be the first one in line because Adam straight up disrespected that man. I don't know if he's doing it for clout or views or whatever to stir up controversy, but how the fuck are you going to disrespect 4Extra like that? Oh, man, I got you. I got you, bro. You're the homie. Whatever you need. If you want me to, I'll grab your fucking balls, bro. Right? Like, 4Extra's like, damn, bro. Fuck, if I'd have known that, I'd have blew both my hands off, right? Imagine what he did like that. Adam would have just brought his own jar of peanut butter. Straight up. Carrots and peanut butter. Carrots and peanut butter. All I got to say is, man, that's very disrespectful. And Adam doesn't know the right place and time to play. You know, I've had homeboys that got shot. I was like, damn, did it hurt? They be all disrespected. What the fuck do you mean did it hurt, eh? Fuck yeah, it hurt. I'm just asking, eh? Because fuck, I didn't feel it when I got shot. I guess I'm more gangster than you. What the fuck? Right? You know what I mean? What the fuck? I got shot in the chest. You got shot in the head. You were knocked out. He says, kid, that's right. The real ones get shot in the head, bro, not in the pinky toe. Straight up. This ain't Harlem Nights, bitch. You know what I mean? The moral to the story is Adam's got to know his place and time. He's consistently and continually disrespecting these dudes that work for him or that are a part of his crew, his peoples. Do you really think, Adam, you would play with 4Extra like that in real life, man? Or is he just going to take that as a joke and just, all right, cool. Come on, man. I'm not trying to stir the pot. I'm not trying to cause division there. If they're friends, they're friends. If they play like that, they play like that. You know what I'm saying? I've been around some good old woods, brother, real woods. Adam, not plywood, but oak wood, brother. And they used to sex play a little bit. Hey, brother, credit check, right? They used to do their thing. But there was no way a wood was like, hey, brother, damn, you got stabbed 10 times. Want me to jack you off? It wasn't going to happen. Okay? Adam, he still has one hand left. Adam's over here like fucking acting like the vato ain't got no arms, all volunteering already. You know, and acting like he's playing, but in the meantime, in between time, he's telling the truth like a motherfucker. He's hypnotized. Adam's hypnotized. He's looking right into 4X's eyes. You think 4X is going to take that as, oh, yeah, that's just a homie. We play like that. Nah, it's disrespect, cuz, right? I'm telling you, man, the gripping is real, and I don't see no bitch in 4X whatsoever. In fact, a lot of these dudes that were talking shit now realize that motherfucker might really get a bionic arm and come back harder than ever. He's going to get the infinity arm, the infinity hand with the stones. Man, believe me, they're going to put him there. Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall. He had a great fall. All the king's horses and all the king's men are going to put 4X back together again. And when he comes back, he's going to be bigger, badder, and better than ever. And all these dudes that were woofing this high-powered shit, 4X, we're cool, man. I'm just fucking around, right? Like, if you want to go there, we can go there, but I ain't trying to really go there. But fuck it. If I ever see you and you want to go there, the gun will go there. I just don't want to go there. Facts. Adam does, though. Yeah, Adam does. Adam wants to go there. He don't want to go there. He wants there. He's got other plans. You know, he only has eyes for you. Talking about, hey, bro, I got you. Anything you need. You want me to jack off? I'll do that for you. Damn, Adam. Hey, Adam's a committed friend. Hey, with friends like those, you don't need enemies, huh? Straight up. That vato got mamon written all over his face. He doesn't have to say a word. With that being said, this is just a quick one in the afternoon, man. I hit you with the 3-banger. Make sure you go over to the collective clips. I dropped a super wood. It was a banger today. I got another one coming on the way. Today, I'm all over the place with this content. Hey, I was on vacation for the weekend. I was doing the Aloha in Hawaii, and now I'm back. Guess what? And I'm doing the oh, why not? That's what's up. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive, struggle, and strive for what I truly believe in, and that's the betterment of all people. If you believe Adam disrespected or he was just playing, let me know. I know there's going to be a lot of Adam 22 fans. Oh, he's just playing, Gun. You're getting too serious, man. Why are you so worried about it? I'm not. He's the one worried about his dick, not me. Bang, bang, cuss.